Today we're servicing a Mountain LX derailleur. This one's the 452 model. This also applies to the M550. Some tools you're going to need are a pick, some Allen keys, a screwdriver, and some pliers. And now to get to the B spring over here, just unscrew this little pin, pull back the cage, and it should spring right out. Now you want to grab your screwdriver and unscrew this little pin as well, and pull out the cage. And now for the P spring, you want to take out your B limit screw bolt and grab your pick and pull out the clip. And this tab, if you pull it towards you, should just pop right out. And now you've got everything taken apart and it's time for cleaning. So you can use some brake cleaner, just make sure to stay away from the plastic parts, or you can use some degreaser like Muck Off. And if you have rust like I do here, you can use a wire brush or some aluminum foil and it should come right off. And in my case, I'm using this ultrasonic cleaner, and all I'm using is water and the soap. Alright, now everything is all nice and cleaned down, and to keep things nice and shiny, I used this Quick Glow for the steel parts and some of this Mothers for the aluminum. And now it's time for assembly, and something you're going to need is grease. So start off by greasing up the inside of the pinnacle, make sure you get all the sides nice and good. Then you want to grab your bolt, and then you want to grab your plastic washer, make sure the groove is facing up, slide it in, and then slide it into your derailleur. You want to go grab your spring, and one side is going to be flush like this, and the other side is going to have the end recessed in a little bit. You want that end sticking up towards you. So find the hole, grab your spring, slide it in, and then don't forget your seal. Alright, so now you want to grab your metal washer, slide it on, make sure the end of the spring is in the hole, and grab some pliers, and you want to rotate it around and then down so this little tab goes behind there. Once you got it in like this, make sure the bolt is all the way through. Now you see the groove, and then you want to grab your clip and slide it on. After that, make sure you screw in your B limit screw to the same spot it was before. And moving on to the B knuckle, again you want to grease up that whole thing, make sure you get all the sides. Alright, so now you want to bring out your cage, make sure you have your seal on there so nice and clean, and then bring out your spring. Then you want to get the long end, you want to put it in one of these two holes. The left one is the tighter one, the right one is the looser one. I'm going to go with the looser one. And you want to find the hole inside the derailleur and grab your cage and slide it on. And you feel that click, make sure it goes all the way down, like so. And you want to push your cage down all the way, line up that little hole with the screw, and grab your screw and screw it in. Okay, so now your derailleur looks like this, and you want to grab your cage, and you want to turn it counterclockwise all the way around till this little spot passes the hole, and then you want to grab your little pin and screw it in there. Alright, so now moving on to the pulleys, you want to grease up the inside of the guide pulley like this, then grab your other bushing and slide it on in. In my case, I am using Saran butter. You can use normal grease as well, but I find that this one slides a little smoother. So yeah, make sure you got both of those bushings greased up, and then put the seals on. Don't put any around the seals because that's gonna just attract dirt. And slide on your pulley. Yeah, same thing for the tension pulley, just grease it up nice and good in both bushings. And a little trick I like doing is to putting some on the bolt and inside the bushing just to make sure you make good contact. Make sure you got the pulleys tightened down nice and good. And now just screw in your bell adjuster and your clamp bolt and you have yourself a fully rebuilt derailleur. These Mountain LX derailleurs are pretty rare, so it's nice to have one in such good condition. So remember guys, if you have an old derailleur, don't replace it, just rebuild it. Thanks to everyone who subbed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.